network news and in major markets, Walt Maciborski is a regional Edward R. Murrow winner, an Emmy winner, and a Barbara Jordan Award-winning journalist. He is on a mission to make shows dynamic and to also showcase new technology and to encourage fellow anchors, reporters, and producers. Walt is always willing and eager to work with everyone at the station, demanding the most from himself, but also sharing his love for the craft of news gathering along the way. Now, whether he's volunteering on a project for the station or on his own in the community, Walt is dedicated to making Austin a better place. We're all grateful for that. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 TV Broadcaster of the Year is Walt Maciborski.
Thank you, Natalie. You know, I need a co-anchor. My GM and news director here, maybe we can make a deal tonight. I thank God for blessing me to do a job that I love. I mean, we get to do this every day and tell stories that make impactful change in our community. I don't have a big speech because I didn't load it into the prompter. If I could do that real quick. Just kidding. I have a lot of people to thank. Oscar, Beth, thank you for this show. TAB and everything you do for the broadcasters. It's amazing. Best part of the cast. My GM, Amy Villarreal, thank you so much for leading with passion and grace. It's an honor to follow in your footsteps with this. And onwards. My news director, Rob Cartwright, we've been in the trenches for a long time. Look at that. He does everything. Cameraman, news director. Thank you for giving me the reins to be a leader in the newsroom. You know, I think the role of the anchor has changed. You're not just reading the news anymore. There's so many aspects of making a successful station and getting your hands dirty, and Rob lets me do that. And he gave me the ability to do a tech franchise called Tech This Out. And I'm working on a true crime podcast as well. So thank you, Rob, for that. And we all know the success between broadcasters in this business is our support system. I have my entire support system at that table. I want to thank my wife for learning the art of being a solo parent at the soccer fields, staying up late after breaking news, changing vacation plans because of the floods. I couldn't do it without her. And she loves nachos and wine at midnight after a long day. And I have my three Anchorman boys over here, Dylan, Mason, and Austin. I see Austin over here. See him with the camera? Put your hand up. This is a big deal. It's his 19th birthday, and he came here to be with me. Thank you, Austin. Three quick things that I think make all of us a success, and I just want to share with you. Everyone in this room, you're great mentors. You know, I started in this business because I got cut from my baseball team in high school. I wanted to be Steve Garvey, and I was destroyed. So I said, how can I be a broadcaster or close to baseball without playing it? I said, well, I'll go into sports. So that sports evolved into me turning down Vince Scully, which I think is probably a sin. And I would do play-by-play with the Dodgers in my living room. And then that evolved into news. I got a job at ABC News, and everybody said, you'll never make it in this business. But my mentor, Brian Rooney, the son of Andy Rooney on CBS, he was a correspondent for ABC News. He took me under his wing and he said, this is how you make a resume tape. This is how you shoot stand-ups when you're solo, because you're going to be solo, a one-man band in Poughkeepsie. And you need to go to the small market. You can call me anytime for help. And he did. And that got me through my first days in Medford when everything closed at 9. I couldn't get a Starbucks and everybody just went to bed. I said, hey, Brian, what do? I want to go back to LA. And he said, hang in there, you'll get a job. So mentors are key. The other thing, why we're in this room is we're survivors with technology. We embrace it, we use it to make us better journalists, and we have great stories across more platforms. You know, I started with 3/4-inch tape, now everything's in the cloud. And it makes us better. We need to embrace it. But we also need to hold on to the North Star that never changes, and that is seeking truth and holding the powerful accountable. And that is not popular right now, but that's okay. It's our job to hold people accountable. And finally, the team. I can't do it without the producers, the writers, the photographers. Hey, Jalen, thank you for everything you do.
You're welcome.
Building our stories in the newscast takes a lot of people. You all know that. And we're doing more with less. So I can't be up here. This is a shared award because I can't be up here without the team. So I want to thank you for that. I leave you with 3 things that one of my other great mentors shared with me. Her name is Carol Nealand. I was one of her last on-air hires at KEYE in Austin. She told me 3 things that'll serve me well in this business as a broadcaster. Number 1, the mic is always hot. Don't forget that. The second one, I did a couple stories and she brought me in the office and she says, the story is not about you. Oh. I keep hearing her voice with social media. Nobody cares what shoes I'm wearing today. Well, just do the stories. And finally, it's a profound privilege to do what we do